from my walk video a few weeks ago, I featured the ingenious Folding Firebox. Well, the one of the recommendations or one of the reviews from Folding Firebox videos was the use of a product called the Stanley cook set, which I hope I'm going to show you now and review it now for you on this video. Okay, let's introduce you to the Stanley cook set. This is the Stanley cook set, 750ml capacity stainless steel cup or pot if you like. Has a lovely fold down handle which clips into place, so no problem with that. The lid vented and hold for straining. It also comes with two of these insulated plastic cups, which are a bit small, but I suppose if you're sharing a bit of soup with someone on the side of the canal or on a paddle, that might work. We'll see how they go. Actually, I will take them. Some people actually don't really bother with these, but we'll give them a go to begin with. Now, the beauty of the Stanley pot, if we incorporate it with the Folding Firebox, which I'll get out in just a moment, all will become clear. Okay, Folding Firebox. I can never say too much about these. I'll never say enough good things about them. Fantastic, well thought out and well engineered bit of kit. And I've been looking recently at lightening the load in the canoe pack or my canoe barrel, or making some more room, and I usually take a Kelly kettle with me, which is great item, and I always love it, but it just takes up too much room. And when seeing these, this so simple. Just to give you an idea, get the plate on the right way around. That is the Folding Firebox. Heavy duty stainless steel, in fact 18 gauge stainless steel, so it's not a lightweight, but it great for this sort of thing. And it's multi-fuel as well, which gives us the option of using the fire or using wood. But in this instance, because I'm inside because it's absolutely chucking it down outside, we're going to use the mess burner. Typical, your normal sort of Trangia type mess burner. This was actually from a kit that I bought, which was like it was a copy of the Trangia. And over the years I've lost everything else apart from the burner, which is handy. So we're going to use the burner, and we're going to make ourselves a drink. Right, let's get started. Now for this, I'm going to drop the burner in. Let's put a bit more fuel in that. Put a bit more fuel in the burner. And then I'll light that up in a moment and stick it down inside the burner, the firebox. The advantages, as I see here, is if we're out paddling and we stop for a brew stop, without the wouldn't say hassles, but without the demands of lighting a fire in the firebox to just boil water for a drink. The mess burner, fantastic idea. So what we do with these, we put fire sticks. The firebox comes with 2 of these. You can buy the kit. I've actually got 4, and we slide them through about there, I think, for this. I'll light that up now actually while I'm thinking about it. And I've forgot a means of ignition. Back with one means of ignition, and the burner is lit. We'll give that a moment or two. Right, the cook set. Sorry, the firebox has several attachments that you can buy. Or, I mean, I bought this complete with 2 attachments. This is the boil plate, and this is what we call the grill plate. These are available separately. The firebox is available separately. I chose to buy it with the kit, which you can do. In this country, available from one of my favourite places is the Bushcraft store. I'll pop a link onto the onto YouTube at the bottom of this video when I've done. But the boil plate clips in, very neat and tidy, into the top of the firebox. Now we're getting the gist of what's happening here. Cool. And the beauty of this is everything's encased, so you don't have to bother, or not so much, it's not affected by the wind so much. So windbreaks, the aluminium folding windbreaks, wouldn't be necessary because everything's contained within the firebox. There's even the damper flap here, which you can close up and or leave open depending on what's going off at the time and how windy it is. So you can use the fire sticks to raise and lower the cup, depending on the size of the flame that you've got underneath, or if you want to bring it closer to the flame. One thing to remember is remove the stick-on label from underneath before you put the cup over the flame. Right, I'm going to get rid of that first. Right, oh, I'll cut that off as well. Right, got a fairly big flame coming out of it. It's a good burner, this is. The only problem, so I've raised the fire sticks. And we'll now get some water on. I'm spilling water everywhere. We'll fill it up to the top. Handy because this has the markings on the inside as well as the outside of the cup. I've spilled water all over the table, and what we'll do now is we'll see if I can find something to time this with. I don't know whether you can see that. In actual fact, what we'll do is prop it up on those mugs. Is that going to be in line? Oh no. Not sure whether you can see it. So we'll start that. Put it on now. This has got the limit up to the limit, and we'll see how good we get. Doing. I like to make things, I like to have convenient stuff when I go out for a day paddle. one of my favourites are these. Everything in the packet, and this is a cappuccino. I mean, you can buy ordinary coffee, white coffee, unsweetened or sweetened. I buy the unsweetened ones for going, I buy the unsweetened ones and then put sugar in, which is probably not most ideal, but I don't like the taste of the artificial sweeteners that they put in, or the aftertaste that they put in. So, cappuccino, dead handy and convenient if you want your coffee fix. Highly recommend one of these, and I take several in my brew kit. How are we going with the water? Flame's going nicely, but as I say, this firebox, the beauty of it, or is the fact that it's multi-fuel. You can use the mess burner, you can use the actual ash pan, which with the fire sticks goes on the top in there, and you can use Isbit tablets or hexamine blocks, not everyone's favourite, remember them from our TA days, they taste funny with it, but anyway, you can use all sorts of things. You can, one of the nicest things, or one of the good things that I've seen just recently on one of the firebox.com's videos is the use of the wood pellets, which I'm going to give a go once we find somewhere that sells them. How are we going now? We've got steam on, and we're currently running out. Oh, you can see that now, the sun's on it. 4 minutes 45, 46. We're nearly there. Reviewing all sorts of stuff here, look. This will be funny, everyone will recognise them. Sporks. Fantastic things. They have their fans and they have their people who actually despise them, but handy stuff, I think. I like stuff like that. It's making a good noise. 6 minutes going. Don't know whether this will be better on the outside with a bit of airflow around. It might make it a bit better, but no. When you sat on the riverbank or sat on the canal side, lakeside, whatever, who's in a rush? I see all these fancy cooking devices claiming fantastic fast times for boiling water. You know, I sometimes wonder whether people are missing the point. While this is boiling away, look at the scenery. Take in the scenery. Might even see some wildlife if you sit quietly while you're waiting for your brew to boil. There's no rush. So I'm not really bothered about boiling times. We're getting good here. This is getting to the point where it's going to start rolling in a second. Oh, that's the point. Didn't put the lid on. I might have boiled a bit quicker if I put the lid on, Nige. Oh well. Now we're rolling now. Let's rolling boil. Rolling boil. And that's taken. Well, it's taken 8 minutes. Nige didn't put the lid on the pan, and I bought it because of the lid. Oh well, no. Anyway, And the handle's bloody hot. So we need something to pick the handle up. Yeah, remember guys, the handle gets warm. So into me cappuccino. I think this would make 2 if there's somebody with you. Just probably. The other thing about these, and I intend to get hopefully soon, is the stainless steel space saver cup to slide over the bottom. Again, I like things that fold together, push together, take up less space. Great idea, love it. And I didn't stop the clock, but anyway, 8 minutes something. But if I'd put the lid on, it might have been a lot quicker. Now, thing about this cappuccino stuff, this in the packet cappuccino stuff, you pour the water in and the foam sucks most of it up. There we have it. Folding Firebox with a spirit burner, mess burner, trangia burner, whatever you want to call it. Alternative fuel source. Brilliant. And I bid you good night. Until the next time, see you later on the next one. Cheers. Marvellous.